Yo, this video is almost 1,000 views. You guys are awesome. Like, look at so many fire emojis and the support, and you guys saying that I need to release this track. Like, look at all the comments that I get from you guys. You guys are so awesome. So today we're back. We're gonna be mixing and mastering this track, and I'm gonna release it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna let you guys hear the full track, and you know, that's it. If you haven't watched the previous video, yesterday's video, I'm gonna put a link to it down in the description so you can check out that video. Today we're gonna be mixing and mastering this. That's what we're doing. Okay, let's jump right in. All right, so firstly we're just gonna take a listen and see what state we're in right now. Okay, that's great. That vocal though, I can never get over it. I don't know what you think, but I think it's great. It matches like perfectly. I think that's the one thing that a lot of people are actually enjoying in this track. That yay. Okay, cool. Now we have everything in our mixer. Let's take a look at our drums first. Just check to make sure that our master channel is empty. Okay, that's a great sounding kick. Let's check our EQ. Get some of that mid-range and those highs out, because it has a pop. Just need to take the pop out. And we leave that low subs. Much better. Check out this rim. Bring that all the way down and raise it up a little bit. And this snare, let me mono that. You see this switch over here, this little purple switch, it controls the stereo separation. So if I bring it all the way separated, it separates the sound and makes it wider. But if I bring it all the way 100%, it will merge the sound and make it mono. So if you have a sound that's stereo and you want to quickly turn it into mono, you can do that. So that's a quick tip for you. So I want this to be in mono, but I want to do some compression to this. So I'm going to add a fruity compressor. There we go. Give it a slightly faster attack, just to let a little bit of transient out, and then I'm gonna raise the release. So this is how it sounds like originally without any compression, and then with, you can hear that it's snapping a bit more. It's got a lot more character. Now we go into our EQ. Take out some of the highs here and some of that bass, and lift some of the mids, because we don't need this bass in a snare. We don't need that. That's gonna clash with our kick and our bass, and not so much of the highs because, you know, of the hats. Okay, I like that one. That dry stick. Sounds dirty. Dry stick. Huh? Okay, now let's move on to our percussion sounds. Let's see what that's at. Gonna EQ that. Let me lower that mid sound, that high conga, and take out some of the low end. Because I like the notes that are hitting over here and not so much the ones that are high up. Okay, that's fine. Let's bring in another thing. I believe these are shakers. Let's check on our EQ quick. Okay, these are fine. You see, this samples is clean. You're not getting any other information but the information in the treble. So meaning that the loop is very clean. I don't need to do so much to it. That is totally fine. There's nothing back here. Let's check out this next sound. Just lower that down a bit. Because you see, if you notice, this one has a bit more information in the high mids, so I'm gonna lower the treble slightly just to let the first shaker and the first hats come across much easier. And let this one be more present in the high mids. There we go. Perfect. I like that. Okay, what do we have next? Okay, we have that Y. Yeah, this Y is totally fine. Okay, my bad. And then next, I think that's our trombone. Okay, so the thing with this trombone is that it comes with its own reverb already, but I'm going to switch that off because I'm going to use my own reverb that I'm going to have over here. And this reverb is going to be a convolver. A fruity convolver is the one I'm going to use, not the normal fruity reverb. Everybody knows that one, and I don't really like the sound of it. I don't really like how it sounds. Okay, so now we just have to send there we go. Sounds good. It has a little bit of a decay, but that's what I actually want to have, a bit of decay. And then next, let's check out this purity. Let's unmute that. Let's lower that down a little bit. And raise some of the mid-range. That sounds perfect. And okay, what do we have? We have also the bass. So I'm gonna loop this area where the bass is playing. Grab the kabza log. Okay, we have a lot of frequencies coming down here. I love a really low bass, but I want to just cut the rest of it out just to be sure, just to really make sure. I think that sounds good enough. And then next we have this pad. I think that sounds fine. So now let's just rock everything together. Okay, that crash is too high. Lower that. Send that to the reverb to give it a little bit more air. Oh my word, I totally forgot about the snare. Okay, let's see what we can do with it. I want to compress it as well. I like a really slappy snare. Fruity compressor. Hear that? It has that snap now. Check the EQ. Okay, let's lower the treble a bit, raise the mid-range. Because we want it to be fat. We want it to be really fat. I wonder if I can add some head crusher and give it a little bit of distortion. There we go. Before the EQ. You see what I just did? There we go. I like that. I can already hear this track is sounding clear and clean already. And I haven't even touched the master bus yet. I kind of feel like the kick is drowning now. Bring back the kick. I know it's probably pounding in the subs. Okay, there's that one sound. Where's that one sound that's coming through? Okay, that pizza. Okay, there's a little bit of a pop that you can hear at the end of this sample. I want to cut that out, but I think what I can do is I can just trim out the frequency that's making that pop. You see, it's the low end, so I can just trim that out. And some highs. Just trim out some of that mids. I don't like that pop, because if I do this, it takes out the pop over here, but then it changes the texture of the sample. Let's see. It makes it fade out, so I don't want to do that. Ah well, in the mix, you know, it won't really matter, so I'll leave it as is. Okay, that delay is heavy. And look at that, we have a lot of headroom for mastering. So now I'm not going to do so much heavy mastering on this track. You know, as a matter of fact, I'll actually use Ozone 8 to master this and go through it right quick, because otherwise this video is going to be really long if I take my time with this. But I'm going to throw in Ozone 8. What I'm going to do is, well, I'm not going to use Master Assistant. What? I'm going to try a preset. Okay, I already have an XDizzle master preset. Oh, great. There we go. So I have all my modules loaded already. So now all I can just do, I need some of this mid-range to come up. Let's check out our dynamics. Let it learn a bit, just so it can filter out frequencies. Just to control the low mids here. Now what I love about this dynamic EQ is that it takes care of frequencies as they come up, so it doesn't attenuate a certain frequency and then keep bothering other frequencies when they're not that high. So if a certain frequency reaches a certain level, it cuts it down, but if it doesn't get to that level, it does nothing. That's what I love about this this dynamic EQ. So now let's just check for some frequencies that we want to turn down that are problematic. Just a little bit here on the kick, just to control that, and not so much on the highs. Then now we have our maximizer. Our ceiling can be minus 2 dB, I guess. Okay, time to make it louder. I'm gonna just lower the output so you guys don't get your ears blasted. This is where we're coming from. This is what it sounds like now. Okay, that sample is loud. Now time to add a U lean loudness meter to check our loudness. Okay, let's go back to this Cubs log and see if we can take out some of that mid-range. Seems like that mid-range is throwing our track off. There we go, much better. So our short term is around minus 12 to minus 13 hereabouts, and that is actually safe. If I was gonna upload this like on Spotify and stuff like that, I would have to make sure that I get it on minus 14, but this is fine. This is just for me to release so you guys can jam out to this track. So that was it. That was the mixing and mastering. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like down below. If you want to see more videos like this where I take a track maybe all the way from the start up till the finish, let me know down in the comments. Let me know if you're looking forward to hearing this track. I'm going to release it very soon, so stay on the channel. If you're new here, subscribe down below. If you like this video, also leave a like. I'm going to check you guys out in my next video. It's been a pleasure, guys. I'm going to check you out. I'm X and I'm out. Peace.